Hey everyone, Lacey Hackett here. I got this super cool piece from a yard sale down the road. They were moving out and couldn't take a lot of furniture with them. They were asking $75. I got it for $50. It did come with a pretty large mirror as well, but it had like those black spots on it and I couldn't repair it, so I was like, I trashed it. Don't judge me. I took off this original hardware and decided to keep it because this hardware went all the way through the cabinet drawer and kind of connected together, and I just loved this hardware. I knew I could restore the hardware to reuse. This piece is a solid wood chest of drawers with a veneer finish. It did have a sticker on the inside. Showers furniture, I think is what it was. So we looked up this piece and it was built anywhere in between 1850 and 1950, I think are the dates. And it's really cool because it was in Bloomville or something, Pennsylvania. Gosh, I don't even remember really. What I do remember is that it was one of the only companies in the area to employ African Americans, which I thought was super cool. I wanted to keep this piece so bad. Every piece I do, I really want to keep, but this piece really clung to my heart. So when I sold it, I was like, I changed my mind. I want it back. Obviously, I didn't take it back, but it was one of those pieces where it was just so beautiful once it was done, and I gave it so much life. And that's really what I love about doing this. You're gonna see me here. This is Bondo. It's a 2-step process. It's the Bondo and then the cream hardener that you can put in a container or a baggie, and you just kind of fill in the spots that need it. And with veneer, it gets a little tricky sometimes. It hardens so fast. So as you can see here, I scraped off the stuff that, got too hard too fast, and I got myself some new and put it on there. And then I sanded this entire piece with 80 grit sandpaper. I did decide to paint this whole thing. I know, sorry, don't judge me. Some people think antique should not be painted. And sometimes, painting is the only way to actually give it its life back, to let it live on for even longer. Man, if I could have kept it this color, I totally would have. But again, veneer and all the chips and whatnot. You can see the Bondo, and there's no way to really fix that. I did decide to fill in these keyholes as well because I was like, I don't have a key. It's not, I'm painting it. So let's just fill in that keyhole there with some Bondo. I get my paint from Home Depot mainly. The paint color I use here, gosh, I can't even remember the name of it, but it is the green one from Beyond Paint. Right here, you're gonna see it. I do paint on in the small crevices and roll on in the others, and make sure to clean and wipe all surfaces so the paint sticks to it. I do have painter's anxiety because before, I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't claim to be a professional. However, this is a hobby. I have learned my lesson in quite a few things, such as some paint won't stick to some things, and you don't know it until you're completely done with the whole piece and it scrapes off. So now, before I even started painting this whole piece, I did throw a little 6x6 square on there, tried to scrape it off with my fingernail, celebrated, and then, refinish the piece. I do this to every piece because I have redone pieces before, all the way, and the paint has scraped off. Lesson learned. I don't do that anymore. Here's the color. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this color, and it's really super boho, which is my entire house. It goes awesome with leather. Here you're gonna see I'm running my sandpaper just over the top, just a little bit, knock down anything, rough or whatever, and kind of get those coats to stick together. Do you have to do it? No. Should you? Maybe, especially on the top. I did 3 coats on this piece. And it's still drying here, but you're really gonna see, oh my gosh, I am in love with this piece. Here's the hardware before. I actually went through and buffed them a little bit, sanded them, roughed them up. And then we went over it with this gold metallic spray paint that my daughter helped pick me up. I'm in love with this color. It made the entire piece pop. I went over it lightly on my first coat, and then hit it again another 2 times. Here it is up close. How beautiful is that? Here's the before and after. Here's the completed. With those cute little pieces of hardware. And here's what it looked like before it went to its new home. Thanks, guys.